What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. I want to do a quick video today just talking about and reminding everybody again tomorrow about CPI data. So we're going to look at the IWM, the QQQ, and the S&P, and just talk about where they're at, where I think things might be going. So first and foremost, if you are new here, I am a price action trader. That's kind of really all I care about, but I do... I don't ignore things. I like to be in the know. What's the narrative people are talking about? What news is being sold to us? And there is a lot. I mean, just headline after headline, fear-mongering after fear-mongering, and maybe there's some truth to it. But when I just get bad news after bad news after bad news, like, it's all the same stuff. Like, they're just hounding it in. It's like, that tends to make me take the opposite trade. I think it was last year, the year before, gold to 3,000. There's no way you didn't hear it. Gold to 3,000, gold to 3,000, gold's going to 3,000, and it was just non-stop a shorted gold. It was actually the peak, literally the next day. It was an amazing trade, and it's, I don't know, I have a hard time just believing anyone out there is actually looking out for you and really trying to share that data. And tomorrow, we have CPI data 1 hour before market opens, right? Regardless of where it's at, Eastern time, Central, Hong Kong, 1 hour before market opens. Can we all just get on board and just talk in countdown format so no one has to worry about what time frame anyone or what time zone anyone's in? And we got some interesting stuff today. Let's just turn and burn. IWM did not do much, but we do have financials kicking off. We had JP Morgan Wednesday. So this was actually the futures contract that I traded today was actually just IWM. And typically, I like to actually, I'll buy a contract or two, and let's say I'm 2 contracts long. My stop loss is actually 4 contracts. So I'm instantly short, and this would have actually been a phenomenal day because I rode that up, stopped out, I got back in, played the back and forth. I didn't play the back and forth. As soon as I tagged out, I just bought the dip, came up, tagged out, bought the dip. I'm in it right now, long, but didn't do that. All I did was just buy the dip. So that collectively was, I didn't lose on IWM. It did nothing. And in the beginning of the day, if you watched my Sunday stream, so I actually swung Amazon calls, Amazon and Tesla. So while that's going off, oddly enough, I was actually, for the time being, only focused on Amazon and IWM, and I had no idea QQQ and SPY melting off. So I actually locked in, realized $3,000 a day between Amazon, just Amazon alone, right? Amazon actually had a nice little pop-up this morning, and that was great. I sold some calls against it, came back, bought them back. There's a video tomorrow we talk about my trades because I am in Amazon still, actually. Unrealized, that part's red. Realized right now, just locked that in. But as that was going on, man, no hope for this. Melting down. Kind of held out. At the end of the day, they sold it off right in the close. Almost that expected move already, and it's Monday. Like, these are our expected moves for the week. Yeah, we're 1 day short this week, so they thought we better get a hurry on. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Let's just get that there to the expected move, and SPY is already there. So the only move I took on SPY today was I sold some 435 puts, so I'd appreciate it if it stays above that. Now, I get it. If anyone has their own bias, I got to be honest, I actually don't care at all. Now, typically when I say something about a play, and there's always someone in the comments that's like, well, I did this, and I'm a pro, but you're not. So if we could just skip that part. Everyone else, I do love to hear, what you're in, how you're playing it. I do like the conversation part. There's no need to measure anything, especially... Sorry, I read the comments. I know what you guys are in, especially if you comment all the time. I know who's profitable and who's not. It's not hard. So that being said, we ran it right to the expected move. Now, we priced in nothing. And today, it is just, inflation's going to be high. Inflation's going to be high. CPI, high. It's going to be high. It's coming in hot. Everything, high. We're expecting, analysts are expecting 8.5. So I'm curious how much of that is actually already priced in versus... let me just start by saying, I'll just be flat out wrong. I don't think there's the slightest chance in hell we actually come in below that. If we do, I'm going to be thankful because we're probably gapping to all-time highs, and I'm going to know that was straight manipulation. But I think we come in right at 8.5. We've priced in a lot, so we might see a bounce, maybe just a dud out. A lot of everybody just looking around at each other like, what's going on? If it does come in higher, we're looking for that 2 spot probably really quick. This was lucky number 777 for the expected move. And we'll probably hit that tomorrow, as a matter of fact. So the question then would be, do we rein it back in? Do we go for the 3 spot, you know, or do we end up just closing it right inside here? So tomorrow, I gotta say it's going to be interesting. I think they've already sold the narrative. It's going to be inflation. But did they panic everybody now just to create that liquidity for anybody to buy, or is this just going to be the next leg down? Looking at a bigger time frame, it's actually a pretty decent pullback. And here's my alert to actually buy. If you were on the Sunday live stream, I told you guys, here's the alert that went off. See, this one's green, this one's gray, that one went off. And this is where I warned everybody in chat this morning. Hey, we're crossing that line. Be careful going long. That's your cue to go short, which we've talked about. Could have ended up just being a wick. It wasn't, so we're down. This is my alert to actually buy and go long. However, puts were just juiced up quite a bit today, so I just couldn't help myself. I sold quite a bit of that. So anyway, tomorrow, 1 hour before market opens, we will see the move, and then we'll see how everyone's going to play it for the day. Maybe I'm fighting the trend. I think we're just a little bit oversold. So right now, I gotta say, I have a bullish bias. That's probably more for a pop-up, not necessarily a we're headed to all-time highs bias. I'm gonna take this one day at a time, especially during a holiday week like this. No need to get crazy. I don't have a crystal ball, so there's no need to talk about the next 5 weeks or anything like that. One day at a time, so looking for somewhat of a green reaction. Maybe we rein things in. We find out just how not uncertain things are. But if you see that tomorrow morning and you're freaking out, check out my playlist. There's a video in there called Recovery Mode. Watch that. Don't panic. Because if you did that today, like you saw today, like with Amazon, you catch those pop-ups. Don't panic sell right at the open. So I'll end it here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like. I will see you guys tomorrow for the live stream on the Don Fran Show. Have a good one.